Viewer discretion is advised.
But will be completely ignored.
You spend time with your family?
Sure I do.
Good. Just a man that doesn't spend time with his family can never be a real man.
Bad Boys is one mission wrestling through the stories, hardest hits and boldest takes. No holds barred, no punches pulled. This is Blackharts Angels.
On the case, on the call, breaking down it all. Spotlights hot, no time to stall. Char, Lady B, Binky got the fire. Stacy and Andrea take it even higher. We see the action, we know the game. Telling the truth, calling the names. Legends rise and stories unfold. Champions crowned, fearless and bold. Blackharts Angels, all eyes on us. Lights flash bright when we step up from the ring to the mic. We run this fight. Wrestling's our mission, we're locked in tight.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to another new edition of Blackharts Angels. I'm Char, joined by her beautiful partners in crime, Lady B, Binky, Draya. Stay tuned with us later. How you girls doing today?
Doing great.
Great. Tired.
Awesome. Oh, aren't we all? It's too hot here.
Tired's just part of my personality at this point. It's like,
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, ring the notification bells, share this with everybody, guys. This is the place to be this weekend. So join us so we can have some amazing wrestling talk this weekend. Also, guys, we're doing about our link tree, guys. Check us out on our link tree. Check us out on our link tree, everybody. This is where you can find everything related to our show, whether it be where we can find our merch, where you can find everything related to our show, where we're streaming and everything. Check us out there. That's where you're gonna find us all and everything. So check us out there. And then where do we be without our amazing brand ambassadors, right, guys?
Yes. We can't hear you, Char.
Char.
Brand ambassadors, use our coupon code OCHARMOUNT, save 15% off there. Check us out there. Okaze Clothing, use our coupon code 15% off there. And rock out some amazing urban clothing. Next, we have Habit 365, another amazing clothing brand. Use our coupon code OCHARMOUNT and save 15% off there. Next, we have Swift Energy, amazing energy to keep you energized and going on this crazy weekend. Use our coupon code OCHARMOUNT, save 10% off there. Then check us out on our Bonfire, our store at bonfire.com. Stores like also something focus and rock out some amazing Blackharts Angels merch. Got some new merch out there and it looks stunning and beautiful. And you want to support us, girls, so rock it, check it out, support us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some beautiful tees, hoodies, t-shirts, whatever you want to do, rock us out, support us, wear us, and everything. So check us out there. That's where you're gonna find all our merchandise. So check us out there, rock us out, wear us, and support everybody else. So check us out.
Shout out to the brand ambassadors.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. We're gonna be there without them. Also, special thanks to our team Chromatic for our amazing, beautiful, badass kick-ass theme song. Check them out on Spotify and YouTube. That's where the new album Hellfire reviews. So check them out and support them there. So, should we get into our first topic of the day, girl?
Yeah, let's go
Yes.
ahead.
Oh,
Yes.
wait, hold on a second. Don't forget, we're also being sponsored Grace Bannon for Art of Survival coming up at the end of the month, August 30th. So support him, support us. If you're a huge
Mhm.
fan of race guys, support him and support you because we're very proud and very happy to be supporting it. So,
And by sponsored, we mean we're gonna kidnap them.
no, we're not
Absolutely.
kidnapping him. No. Definitely not.
Sponsor.
Yes, sponsor.
That's
That's funny.
sponsor. We had to get him here somehow.
Yeah, but we got him though. We got him. We got him, and y'all don't.
Full disclaimer, that's not true. Please don't send the cops to my house.
Yeah,
Please don't. Well, let's jump into our first topic of the day.
absolutely. So this is the topic where I am talking about is Naomi pregnant? As you can see, a little baby bump right there. So rumors has been speculating that Naomi has been out of the triple threat match on August 11th. And she never came or whatnot. So she's been unclear with medical, I guess, problems or whatnot. But a lot of people are speculating, is Naomi pregnant really? So, the news, they talk about how, there's a situation surrounding Naomi and the WWE. And then she was on Stephanie McMahon's podcast with her husband, Jimmy Uso. And they're talking about their future and everything else. But this rumor has just been circulating now tonight. No, not tonight. Next week on Monday Night Raw. So Naomi is coming back and talking about her future of WWE. So since she's not medically clear to, compete for her title or whatnot. So my thing is Naomi pregnant or is she not pregnant? Ooh. I was gonna make a joke. I was gonna say, do we gotta take it to Maury?
I think we have
Oh my
to
god.
ask Big Jim that question.
Yeah, so
For
has Jimmy been knocking them boots lately?
He has not been
Oh my
receiving
Because
that's-
Naomi's been acting quite different lately. So, you never know. So I wonder, is this rumor true or is this rumor not true? What do you ladies think?
Honestly, I at first I thought, okay, there's no way that she could be pregnant, and then and then I read up about about her being pulled out and her being backstage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, maybe she is, and then now it's like it could be a work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because mind you,
I'm just like, at this point, it's like, okay, we'll never know until Naomi makes an appearance on Raw Monday.
Yeah, because mind you, she doesn't have kids with Jimmy, but Jimmy has kids by a previous woman.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
possibility, this could be, her in the making of having her first child by Jimmy. So, what do you guys think, Scarlett or Drea?
I always think it's funny how everybody's first reaction when a woman is out of commission or something is
pregnant.
They must be pregnant. Oh
Yeah.
my god, they gained a little bit of weight. Oh, must be pregnant. Oh, must be pregnant. Like, and it's not just like in this story, it's like that in general. It's like that's always people's first reaction. Or you tell somebody, oh, I don't feel like drinking today. Oh, are you pregnant? Like,
yeah.
Like, maybe I just don't feel like drinking today. What the hell? Why do I gotta be pregnant? Like, but I mean, all jokes aside, honestly, I honestly, I don't know. I also heard that she hurt herself backstage riding on her little thing,
Her scooter, yeah.
her little case or whatever, that she crashed and
I heard that
she hurt
story
herself
too.
then. But then again, that could just be something to throw everyone off.
Right.
I mean, if she is, I mean, you know, whatever the situation, like, you know, babies are blessings, so it's like great for her. It's just the timing really would suck.
Oh, and this was like what I was supposed to be too. The timing of it, yeah.
Like the timing of it all would be like, I mean, but then again, we don't know if this is something that they've been trying. And we're this is us speculating here. We're saying if she is pregnant, this could be something that they've been trying to do. Like they're actually like trying. You know, they're happy. It's just, oh, looky, where'd she go?
Uh-oh.
Where'd she go?
Uh-oh. Stacy.
Hello.
Stacy.
Hello, mate.
Hello. Are you here? Where's she go? Bye. She don't want to talk to us.
But it's interesting too because it's like on the podcast that they had with her and Cindy and Stephanie show. It was interesting because she was talking. To that women can become mothers and then come back into wrestling and everything, and saying that people like appreciate that now with all the women like Alexa and all them coming back and Becky and them. Going out and having a kid, coming back and wrestling again. But like Draya was saying too, it's like the worst timing in the world because she just won this title like just a little while ago. So the fact that she would have to drop it, I mean, it's not the best timing in the world.
I'm assuming that if she is pregnant, she will have to forfeit, and like how Becky had to when she was champion. Yeah. She would have to forfeit, and then whatever, have a match or whatever for a new title holder. But I think also like the kind of good thing that is nice about I think the roster now are just kind of like how things differ. Like the roster now and then was a lot different, where if a woman got pregnant that was actively on the roster, they got pregnant and then they left the company and you didn't hear from them again. Yeah. Now there's a lot more support where just as far as traveling, if you notice a lot of the family people, they have their own buses, they have their family, their mom and dad come with them to help with the kids. So it's a little bit more, there's a little bit more access to be able for a woman. Shut up, Enzo. It's my dog. Sorry. He's special. Okay. Have more access to be able to get that support to be able to come back and wrestle once they've given birth and they're medically cleared and everything like that. So if this is something that is, but if she is pregnant, good for them. I know that they have been talking about wanting a family, so good for them. Can you be quiet?
He just wants to be heard.
Wants attention.
Enzo said, "Oh, the ladies are here."
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm telling you, he wants to talk whenever I'm doing something.
Yeah. What do you think about this situation, Char?
I already told you. I just did. That it's interesting and everything. Yeah. That it could. That it could, it's not the best timing in the world, but they were talking about starting a family and everything. So it wouldn't surprise me if, like, that's the case and everything, but.
Yeah. Naomi Pregnant? Maybe.
Yeah.
I hope so. Right now, it's a rumor. We don't really know if she's pregnant or not. But if she is, we'll know. We'll know for sure.
This is the big rumor, so she's probably not. Yeah, I mean, it just wouldn't be like right for her just to like just wind up like this at the peak of her career.
Well,
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
there's other female wrestlers that done that before. You know, they have been, you know, in the peak of their career, and then poof, you know,
Yeah,
they're
Becky
either
Lynch.
Look at someone like Becky. She was the world champion. She's gonna go have Oscar win Money in the Bank. You know, casting possibly. She was the world
yeah. And then
champion, but she had her
another example,
daughter.
Alexa Bliss. She just, you
Right.
know,
Yeah.
she was in the peak of her career, and then she just recently, not too long ago, like a year and a half ago, she had a daughter, and so
Yeah.
you know, anything's possible. You know, you never know. That's all I can say about this topic about Naomi supposedly being pregnant. You never know. She is or she not.
I will say that there will never be a shortage of any bloodline because they all just pop out.
Exactly.
No kidding.
Like how I popped Tic Tac. I mean,
Well,
look, Jacob has 7. Roman has 5. Jay has
oh my God.
1,
2. 2.
Jimmy has 2.
Jay has 2. Yep. Possibly a third.
Doesn't Zillow has like 5.
Yeah.
Oh
Solo has a couple.
Solo has a couple. So it's like we're gonna have the bloodline 9.5. Like,
Oh my God.
I think Solo only
90
has 1.
years.
And then Jacob has 7.
Roman Reigns.
And then Jacob has 7. That's crazy.
My grandfather.
Oh my God. She's so different every year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. It's gonna be never ending. Oh my God.
Never. We'll never have a bloodline shortage. That is for sure.
That
Right.
That's gonna keep growing and growing.
So, but yeah, if she is pregnant, you know what? All the congrats.
They're gonna be great parents. Like they just seem like a good time.
Oh my God, that kid has no idea what he's there in store for.
Oh yeah,
right.
That baby gonna be all set.
Not just with them, but with the whole family. The whole family's funny.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Even Solo.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, Solo has grown on me.
Mm-hmm.
He got better ever since he left like Roman's like little sidekick.
Yeah.
He got better, and he told the crowd yesterday to fuck off, which made me laugh hysterically.
Yeah. Yeah, the crowd was yelling "fuck you, Solo," so he turned around and goes "fuck you." Like, great.
And me and Stacey just died laughing. We were like, "Oh shit, did that? Okay."
He said, "Oh y'all wishing on a Samoan baby." Hell yeah, I always wanted a Samoan baby. I ain't gonna say no more, but yeah, that part.
You know what? I'd be afraid to have a Samoan baby because it would come out 15 pounds.
Yeah.
Because listen, I'm a big girl. Mm-hmm. Samoans are naturally big too.
Yeah, they are.
Like me and a Samoan, I'd have a 15-pound baby at birth.
The damn kid comes out a damn toddler.
Damn. The kid's coming out. He's like walking already. He's changing his own diaper.
And my friend had a big child, so I'd say the same thing to her. I'm like, he came out a toddler.
I mean, it's bad enough that my firstborn came out 9 pounds 4 ounces. That was big enough for me.
Oh my God!
Wow.
Damn.
A Samoan child, 25 pounds. Enzo,
I was under 5, so when I was 4.
I was under 5. I was 415 pounds.
I was 4'9". I was 4'9". My brother was 4'8". I was 4'9".
Are you guys twins?
We're babies. We are twins. Yeah. He's a minute older than me, so.
Aww.
Twinsies. Enzo wants to say hi.
I was twinsy.
Enzo wants to say hi.
Hi, Enzo. Give him a kiss.
He's not supposed to be on the couch.
Oh,
you don't care.
Bad boy.
Get off the
He's
couch.
like, when you're not home, you don't know what happens.
He's like,
oh, but I do. I have cameras.
He's like, there's a nice indent of my body on that cushion. You'll find it eventually.
I'll be spying on them motherfuckers. No, you can't come up here, buddy. You gotta come down. We just got new couches too, so we're trying to keep the dogs off the couches.
Oh no! Yeah, maybe a good idea.
No, they were too used to going on the other one, so.
It's not going well.
Yeah.
No.
That is a topic on Naomi.
Yes.
Basically, good luck, Naomi. Whatever you do.
Exactly.
Yeah, I really don't think. I don't know. It's like
I heard she's gonna be there Monday.
Yeah. She's gonna be there Monday to talk about her future. Because it's probably not medically clear.
Yeah, and you know.
Yeah, that was the closing line. Get on!
She hasn't been posting that much on social media. Hi, Mitch.
Hey, Mitch.
How you doing?
Thanks for joining us today. Thanks for joining us. What were you saying, Binky?
I said that Naomi, she hasn't been like posting as much on social media.
She hasn't. She hasn't.
Yeah. So this must be really serious. So she, I
or she could be sick.
That too.
Yeah.
Could
She could have a broken foot for all we know.
Yeah.
We don't know. But actually, serious enough that the idiot her and Lady B said on the little article that she's not even going to be medically cleared for Flash in Paris either. So
yeah. So if she ain't going to be medically cleared by Flash in Paris, then it's going to. The speculations are definitely going to be high.
For real.
Unless it's just like a big troll, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, you hope it's not. There's too much.
I hope not.
Too much work right now. I hope not.
We just had Seth do something like that.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Should we jump into our next topic?
Oh yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Hi.
Thank you, Wesley.
Hello, Wesley.
Thanks for joining.
Yes.
Hopefully we're entertaining you enough, though.
Yeah. All right. So, Athena, she is set to defend her Ring of Honor Women's Championship at Death Before Honor against Mina Shawakara on Friday, August 29th. So they made the challenge last night, not last night, on the 14th. Sorry, excuse me, on the 14th. And yeah, so Mina, she's been out since All In. She broke her hand. So yeah, so it's set up, and yeah, so it looks like Athena may be the throne, and Mina may be the person to stop her. So I mean, Athena, she's been champion for like forever, so it's like, yeah, it's time for Athena to give up the title and have somebody else take it. So what do you guys think?
I'll be honest with you. I love Athena. I love Athena ever since she's been Amber Moon from WWE.
Mm-hmm.
That was my favorite. She's been killing it. Like, she's been killing it, holding the title. I don't know who this Nina woman is, but if she can stop Athena, then kudos to her. But I doubt it. I doubt it.
She's not. I don't think she is
at all.
I don't think she's dropping it.
Yeah. So ain't nobody stopping Athena at all. So
I mean, I'm not wishing anything. I'm just saying. I mean, Athena. I mean, I would be surprised if she retains. I mean, she's held the title for so long.
I think she will retain. To be honest with you, I think Athena's
retaining.
Isn't she also Tony Storm though?
She is at Forbidden Door next Sunday afternoon. Yeah, she's facing up Tony Storm for the AEW Women's World Title too. So, but it's like, I wish she would drop it too, but it's because she dropped it to Mina and everything at Death Before Dishonor. Then it would be a sign, okay, she's done with ROH, she's coming to the main roster. I would put the title on her. The only issue I have with this whole thing is Mina just won at the last pay-per-view. She won the ROH interim TV women's television championship and everything because Red Velvet hasn't been on TV either. So she just won that, hasn't defended it, fought in the match at all in the women's gauntlet match, and that's where she got hurt by Athena. So they made this match and everything, but like, I don't think she's beating her. But which means that Athena doesn't lose to Mina at the pay per view, she's not beating Tony at Forbidden Door for that title. So if she drops it, maybe, but I wouldn't be convinced if she doesn't drop that title.
So it's possible that Athena retains, and if she retains, then that
she's
means
that
she's probably going to lose to Tony. Then
yeah.
I mean, who even freaking knows? AEW puts everybody belts on everybody, so
yeah.
Even if she loses to
what's going on in WWE right now? Let's think about what talk. They have the TNA World Titles, they have the AAA titles going into their company. I mean, it's not really.
I don't like that. I don't know. Maybe maybe it's an unpopular opinion of mine, but I don't know if anybody else agrees with me. But I think all the different shows should stay separate. Like TNA should stay separate. AEW should stay.
Like a small crossover is one thing. Like a small crossover is one thing, but like an all the time thing is a little much.
Yeah, like making special appearances here and there.
Right, exactly. I can agree to that.
That's fine. Like,
because you kind of ruin the whole point of having separate promotions.
Right. What's the point of having all these different promotions if they're all just going to be on all the shows?
Right.
Yeah.
That's
but
just
once in a blue moon, start a Twitter, an X feud, and then you know what I'm saying, and then like, oh well, I'm gonna come to yours, like something like that every so often.
You have them show up at the Royal Rumble, or like something like
something
that,
little.
That's fine.
But you got like that bozo with like 40 titles, like, bitch, please.
Right.
I shared something earlier, and I don't know if it went through, but it was, I guess she came out, what's her name? Monet, whatever. Mercedes, there we go. She came out, and there was no pop, no nothing. No one cared less.
Exactly, Christy.
So, like, you kind of ruined the whole thing.
Yeah.
Christy.
I agree. And I agree with Chrissy saying I was on the bandwagon. She should have dropped this title to Philly Starks back in January. And I think it was like when she had like 700-800 day reign, and then like, oh well, we want her to hold the ROH Women's World Title and be the longest reigning champion in ROH history. Well, good. And she did that. And she went through the other women too on her way to the next pay-per-view. And now she's still the champion. But like I said, if Nina wasn't holding the ROH interim women's world title, I would have been like, you know what, go ahead and pull the trigger on Nina taking the title off, or have Athena go up to the main roster and throw in Tony. But now that Nina's got this title, she's just going to do it.
That's another thing too that I hate now that you mention it, Char, is when somebody has a title, like a different title, and then they have a title match for a different title.
Please don't kill the messenger.
It's almost like you're giving away the storyline, because 9 times out of 10, you know that person who already has a belt is not going to be that other person again, except in the case of like AEW, where they have all these intermingled promotions and everybody's holding the belts here, there, everywhere, here to there to market square. But I don't know. Again, that's just a personal preference of mine.
Hey, Albert.
I get why they do it because they're trying. They're trying to get those smaller promotions to get a bigger audience using the bigger platforms. I get it.
That's exactly. Once in a while, like when it's overkill, people are going to get bored with it and not give a shit.
Like me, bored with it.
Like I have a hard time watching other promotions, but like that's not going to help the case.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not. I mean, not in a bad way. It doesn't help any promotion at all. They're like, okay, we have someone in our to throw the title a long time ago that made perfect sense, and then you have the perfect person to do it along the way, and then you don't pull the trigger. It's like, okay, well, you went through this woman, this woman, this woman, this woman, this woman. You went through the entire women's division because she's had the title since like late 2023, early 2024. Like, so like over 2-3 years she's held this title. I mean, you went through the entire ROH women's division. Who else is there? If she beats Nina, great. Now you're back at square one. Now she's beating another woman. I mean, no one's getting elevated in that promotion. Like, even with half these titles, that's when you know, with Mercedes and the CBS title, it's the same thing. You know, you go through all these women and bury all these women. You're not losing any of these titles. You're not elevating any of these women. How is that helping the division when you're hardly ever around to defend a title? Like, it makes no sense.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. I have a feeling that Athena is going to lose, and this will probably be Mina's revenge story.
I hope you're right, but I mean, I don't know. They haven't pulled the trigger on her yet. I don't know what they're waiting for, but I hope that's the case. But if that's the case, then that means she's going up to the main roster, and you know, she's probably going to defeat Tony at Forbidden Door. But I mean, that's the problem I have too.
Yeah, let's just say she loses to Mina, and then when she faces Tony and wins, that could be, you know, that could be possible. So
it could.
Yeah, because like you said, Char, like Athena, she has challenged like a lot of people, and she won the matches.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, so Athena, it's time for her to give the title to somebody else.
I wasn't there. I went to you there. Like,
how long? How long she been holding the title though?
He's been the ROH champion since like 2022, 2023.
It's like 900 and something days.
Damn.
That's overkill.
That's almost as long as Roman Reigns.
That's what I'm saying. Like stuff like that's overkill. You get bored with the champion.
Yeah.
All right, but see, the thing is, right? And I'm not trying to compare apples to oranges, right? But with Roman, so Roman was champion for about 4 years, right?
Yeah.
Felt like longer.
But
oh my God!
Even though he had the championship for so long, he still made it relevant. Like he still had made it relevant. He still had, you know, the bloodline storyline.
And I think that's what helped. If he didn't have the bloodline, I think he would have. It would have down.
That's exactly what elevated Roman Reigns.
Yep, 100%.
But when you have somebody like with Athena, like she has defended it, but there's not enough storytelling in the title reign to make it kind of where we're interested in it. Where it's numbers are fine. Like you can have the title for 1,000,000 days if you're not having a good storyline with said title, then nobody's going to care about numbers.
Right.
Yeah, you have the perfect story with her and Billy under her Mania. And they've been having friction. You'd think, okay, that's the perfect person to drop the title to. You know, she's still young enough to build the women's division around. But no, she's had the title since December of 2022. And she's only 20 days shy of holding that title for 1,000 days. I wouldn't fucking surprise me if someone's like, hey, let's run that out for an even 1,000 days as champion. I mean, all the ROH titles are just freaking wasted right now. So I'm like, oh.
Yeah, maybe Athena retains just to kind of like holding on for Red Velvet when she makes a return, and maybe Red Velvet does one with her.
But that's the other problem. But that's the other problem too. Red Velvet A hasn't been seen because she was injured, and B she's still holding the ROH Women's TV title too, which is my problem with Nina because she won the interim TV title because Red Velvet was injured, and now she comes back and she's challenging for the women's world title, and Red Velvet's nowhere to be found, so she's not facing Nina to fight for who's the champion. It's the big match over there right now with the women's division. Like, I'm not sugarcoating it at all. It's just a big match. Like, it's confusing as hell. Like, I don't know what they're doing with their women's division.
Yeah.
No one's benefiting from it.
It could go either way at this point because Athena, she it's like, you know, Draya, she did like make a point about storytelling, and maybe with Athena and with the storytelling involving her holding the title, maybe it's just not as like, it's not as another word, it's not as like
exciting,
it's not as relevant, it's not as like exciting, or you know, it's not like a much of a push. So maybe, I don't know, maybe, see, a lot of people don't watch ROH, so maybe that's why people just don't care, you know, like if Athena holds on to the title or she drops it. So
yeah, I don't know. I want to kind of like piggyback on what Andrea was saying earlier about Roman and his title defense and his storyline about the bloodline, and like the only thing I say about that is you had a lot of people who liked the storyline and have him holding the title for that long, and then again you had a whole bunch of people who said he needs to hurry up, get rid of the title, he's dragging the storyline, so blah blah blah, whatever. But then again, it's just like, okay, with Athena, it's like, I don't know, like Binky said, she doesn't really do a storyline, so it's like it's a different situation with them two, but similar title holding.
But honestly, I can't say anything because I've been having critical on both storylines. I was having critical on the bloodline storyline because it drawn on too long. It drawn on for 4 years, and he held the championship for 4 years. And it's like, it just builds the bloodline story, but the only problem with it was what it did. All the matches ended up being the same outcome every single time. Roman wins through the bloodline interference every single pay-per-view, every single defense was turned out to be the same thing. And I had the problem with the Athena storyline too. It's been too long. He's already at 31 defenses. Like 31? Not most people get like 8, 9, 10 successful defenses of a championship before, when it's time for them to drop it. 31? That's like 3 times the normal amount and everything. So, I mean, what are we doing here?
We'll see how long she'll hold these titles then again.
Yeah, Chrissy, maybe it's because he doesn't move the needle.
Sorry, bear with me.
Do you think
the delivery guy is here?
So it is.
What's going on?
So maybe it's a possibility that Athena needs to change her character. Maybe it's her character that's like holding her back.
you know, American shows, TV, Draya StayJ. I think you could go on and on, like forever ROH champion. Like something that you gotta change your gimmick a little bit. 'Cause it's like that's like 3 years plus of the same gimmick. It's been kind of stale. Especially if you want to be beloved
To
to
be
come
honest,
up to the main roster, you're gonna have to change your character completely.
I don't know. To be honest, I think just by changing your character, it doesn't make a difference. People are still gonna complain and bitch about her holding the title too long. So it's like I don't know. I just don't think it's about character wise or changing anything. To be honest.
I think if she drops it to the right person, then I think the argument will be null and void. There'll be criticisms about how long she held the title for and how many people that she's been put over along the way. But I mean, if she puts over the right person, you're not always builds up that future over there, then I think they'll be fine. But the problem is he'll probably drop it to the wrong person, go up to the main roster, and then you set back your women's division for who knows how long. I mean, oh yeah.
Yeah.
So that's my thoughts about it. Like, I don't know.
I don't know. I think just a lot of people have different opinions on her and her title holding.
Yeah. All I know is it's time for her to drop it, but I just don't know if it'll happen or not by this weekend. But who knows? Maybe I'll be proven wrong, but we'll see.
Right.
Yeah.
Ready for commercial, girl?
Yes, we are ready.
Yeah,
All right,
so I can go
be right
spy and
back.
see what's going on in my basement.
See you in a few, guys.
Bad Boys is one mission, Blackharts biggest stories, hottest hits and boldest takes. No holds barred, no punches pulled. This is Blackharts Angels.
On the chase, on the call, breaking down it all. Spotlights hot, no time to stall. Char, Lady B, Binky got the fire. Stacy and Andrea take it even higher. We see the action, we know the game. Telling the truth, calling the names. Legends rise and stories unfold. Champions crowned, fearless and bold. Blackharts Angels, all eyes on us. Lights flash bright when we step up from the ring to the mic. We run this fight. Wrestling's our mission, we're locked in tight. Tag teams clash, belts on the line. Who's next up? It's their time to shine. History made, the future's clear. We're talking the best, that's why we're here. Fast moves, big hits, no room for fear. If it's happening in wrestling, we're bringing it here. Blackhearts Angels, all eyes on us. Lights flash bright when we step up from the ring to the mic. We run this fight. Wrestling's our mission, we're locked in tight.
Champions, rebels, icons, and outlaws. If it happens in wrestling.
On us, lights flash bright when we step up from the ring to the mic. We run this fight. Wrestling's our mission, we're locked in tight.
Greetings! It is I, the technical alchemist, David Mercury, and I'm bringing a special message to you. Listen in to OTTR, Off the Top Rope Broadcast, yeah.
Hey, yo, this is your friendly neighborhood Red Dog here. Eating pizza, no, not from Pizza Hut, not from, any other place from Luigi's. That's the place that we going to. That's the place we eating at. See, the camera's not even on me no more. So, as a friendly neighborhood red dog and your favorite mercenary, I approve of Set Pizza.
Anxious roar beneath the shrine, samurai souls, the circuitry spine. Concrete gods with electric eyes carve their fate where the silence dies. The blade is near, the war is come.
After the Rumble, why don't you and I go out?
WWF superstars.
I'm Bring Kid here. After I win the Royal Rumble.
Hey, baby, this is old Double J.
Hey, Pamela, what do you say after I win the Royal Rumble? You and Baywatch Lady.
Maybe
Can't wait to see you in Tampa. Oh, yeah.
The WWF Royal Rumble, live only on pay-per-view.
Batman's back, I'm the warrior. You know who I am. But rumor has it, you think you got what it takes to be a pro wrestler. Well, now's the best opportunity you'll ever have. Because success in pro wrestling is much more dependent on uniqueness and personality and character. Athletic ability. And desire like a warrior. If you think you got what it takes, call Warrior University.
We are back. Hero. FYI, FYI, they forgot the cord from my dryer.
They forgot the what? You said the cord?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the power cord.
Don't know.
Kind of need that.
Oh,
yeah, they couldn't.
That's going.
They couldn't use this. They couldn't use the same cord.
No, it's a different guy.
Not. But let's go to the hot topic.
Well,
certainly came on the first. So, ready, girl?
Yes. Yes.
Draya, Tracy, this is all
right. Let's get into this shit that the whole wrestling world is talking about right now. Which brings the question to us. What the fuck is going on with Karrion Kross? What is going on? Because lots and lots to decipher here and lots to dissect. So basically, it appears that Karrion Kross's and Scarlett's contracts were up as of August 10th. And up until about a week before his contract was expiring, they didn't have, don't tip them, Draya, they ain't getting shit. Nothing from me. So, they had not reached a contract agreement up until about a week or so before his contract expired. And then a couple of days before it expired, they actually came to him and said, hey, we are going to offer you a new contract, but we're not going to basically offer Scarlett one. So this one is basically just for you. And Karrion, I guess, was kind of like, you know what? Well, let me read over it. Let me, look it over. And he had some questions in his contract. And he was like, basically, he wanted to talk to administration and say, hey, look, listen, I'm not a lawyer or some shit, but I'm assuming he probably wanted to know like where they got certain numbers from is what I'm gathering.
Yeah, he wanted to understand certain things. Yeah.
And he basically was like, I just have a couple questions. Can you provide me with these answers? And like a couple days went by, he didn't get an answer. So he went to them again and said, look, I'm not going to sign this until you answer my questions. And
makes sense, right?
And I guess, according to him, WWE then rescinded the contracts.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's such bogusness.
So then somehow the contract got leaked online, and he was pissed off about that because he felt like that was a breach of privacy, which that is a a fucking breach of privacy. I would be pissed off.
Yeah. Right.
But here's the thing with Karrion Kross. For years, for about, I don't know, maybe I'll say 2 years, I've always thought that he had something special. Like he had the it factor.
Oh yeah.
He had the physique, he had the move set, had the skill set, and he had a mic. He had good mic skills. To me, he was the whole package. And for a little while, he was kind of not really getting over with the crowd. And I used to say to myself, like, they're literally letting this guy, right, exactly, their package deal. Like so that was probably, I'm again assuming that he probably was trying to negotiate having Scarlett come back, you know, like, well, if you're going to offer me
right. I read that they were going to do hers separate. Like they were going to deal with yours and then deal with hers. But what if there is no hers?
Right. So I
That's
think
bullshit.
Which not for anything. When you're signing a contract, which is basically signing your life away, you kind of want to get all the answers and like get all the nooks and crannies out of the way before you're signing your soul over, basically.
Of course.
I don't know if maybe WWE or whoever, I'm just saying WWE because I don't know who fucking writes the contracts, okay? Or off with that, or they felt disrespected by that, so they rescinded the offer. But basically we're all kind of out of limbo now because none of us really know like if this is legit or if it's a work. And he went on a podcast and basically said, this is not a work. I'm talking to you as Kevin. I'm not talking to you as Karrion Kross. I'm talking to you as Kevin. This is not a work. This is the truth. Da, da, da. Which kind of also makes me feel like it is more of a work now. Like,
yeah, it's like an R-Truth all over again.
Almost if you have to say this isn't a work, then almost it
is. Not so.
So
that'll sour the fans on him and everything. So like you don't want to backfire that because you already did that with R-Truth. You don't want to post again because that's never even going to turn your fan base off. And in Kross's fan base, we're not going to take too timely to being fooled like this. So I mean, I don't know if I'd be willing to risk doing that, but it's not.
Right. Like if this was a couple of years ago, all right, let him go. But you have the world behind him right now. Why would you let him go? Make that deal. Yeah.
But
I think they dropped the ball.
I can see. I'm the type of person that I always like to see both sides of the situation.
Oh, of course.
And I don't like to be biased on something just because I'm biased on something, like, you know.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. Like what I know.
I agree with him on this comment here. Like.
What does it say? So you've been worked by your boy Seth Rollins, so you mean to tell me we're being worked by... Listen.
You never know.
Listen, I kind of had a feeling, even with the whole Seth thing, that it was a work. I was hoping that it was, and I was correct. A lot of us were correct. But the thing is, when Stacey and I were there, we were there at the Providence show, the Raw in Providence last month, and the crowd for him was insane. Like,
it was still yelling for him.
It was a pop that I haven't heard in a long time for someone.
Yeah.
And I mean, yes, don't get me wrong. Roman comes back. Yay, everybody cheers.
But there's a difference. Karrion hasn't really been in a big story, and he's getting that pop already.
The arena was loud. Like, I haven't heard it that loud for someone who is not necessarily somebody in a main storyline.
Yeah. Right. Like a main person, yeah.
Correct. So I can understand sometimes the hesitation that WWE has when the fandom and Twitter and whoever, TikTok, wants a certain person to be over.
Yeah.
Because what happens is if we go back years ago, think of Daniel Bryan. Everybody wanted Daniel Bryan. Everybody got around Daniel Bryan and rallied around Daniel Bryan. And then Daniel Bryan finally, when he was the underdog, he finally wanted his belt at Mania 30. And then he got the belt, and what happened? He kind of dipped off. Okay, now we can say the same thing for Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston rallied around him. Kofi Mania.
He's good at NXT, and then when he gets to the main roster, I mean, pretty much been lost in the shuffle, like you said, Jay. So it's like, how did he get himself back like that?
So it's like, I can understand that. I mean, then back, if you want to go back to 2012, when everybody wanted to push fucking Zack Ryder.
Oh, God.
It's like,
I can't stand him.
So I can get sometimes that WWE doesn't want to necessarily like fast push someone that the fans are rallying behind, because they want to make sure it's not something that's going to fade off.
Right. We're not saying make him the top dog, but like a little bit, like see how he does, like a little bit, not just brush him off. Right.
Give him a
not
good
just brush him off.
Give him something. He doesn't have to be going after the heavyweight championship right now.
Exactly. That's what I mean.
You don't have to be in a good storyline to, like, you don't have to be a champion to be in a good storyline.
Right.
So I don't know.
I love Dolph.
You just gotta have you just have to have a good storyline. You don't have to be like Draya said.
Right, exactly.
The it guy, just to have a story.
Yeah, you don't have to be the top one, but just somewhere in the middle, see how you feel it out.
Yeah, as long
not
as
just brush them off.
Right, and plus, as long as you're making sense and you're engaging with the crowd and the crowd loves you, boom, then you're good.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. I think there's the root to this. I think that just go back to the NXT days when Karrion Kross was on and he was in a feud with Adam Cole.
Mm-hmm.
Was it?
Yeah,
Adam Cole. Because so many Adams. So
pick one.
So with Adam Cole, and then when they cut that promo, and when Adam Cole was like, when he was like roasting the hell out of Kross, I think that's what kind of stopped. That's what stopped Karrion's momentum.
Mm-hmm.
Just as that main person, because if it wasn't for Adam Cole ethering him, then maybe fast forward to now with Karrion Kross and and stuff like that, like I feel like Karrion Kross would I think he would just thrive if it wasn't for that promo. So maybe we could just go back to NXT, and maybe there's the root to that. I don't know, but I could be wrong. But after Karrion, it's like he has so much potential, and the fans were he was getting over by them, but it looks like WWE didn't see that. He didn't see that in him. He didn't see that in Charlotte. And
I guess they don't hear everybody screaming.
I think that Chrissy point out that without Scarlett, his character wouldn't work. So you
need her.
He needed her. Yeah. For him to
go.
Maybe?
I think his character would work in New Japan too. Yeah. But I mean, this whole thing with the power taste in my mouth. I mean, first off, you don't give him a contract or anything until 2 days after it ends, and then you're like, basically, here, just sign the contract now. Don't read it, don't follow anything, don't do anything. We're not gonna tell you what's in it or not. It's like, I'm not signing that until I know what's in this thing, because like Jerry was just saying, he signs it without reading it or knowing what's in there. You basically signed your life away for what, 2, 3, 4 years, they could roll in the contract. We're going to book you to be in the mid card. We could book you to be a jobber. We could, send you to NXT. I mean, now you just basically screwed yourself out of, any future potential, and also like signing your life away without doing that is a disaster. But it's a good enough. Then you say, okay, we're not offering Scarlett either. I mean, that's like a slap in the face. But she's basically his character too. She's with him. They're package deals. You sign one, you sign both. Throwing her away, that's not going to make him want to stick around or anything. And like
they only gave him 24 hours. They only gave him 24 hours.
Yeah.
To
crazy.
That's why they're like,
it's not even long enough to think.
And then he asked him like, "What's in the deal?" And the next day, and I was okay, forget it. The offer's off. I mean, what the hell? Like, why? Why would you like the explain what's in there? What are you hiding in? The part of me wants to know what the hell they're hiding in that contract that they're like the offers off the table. What were you hiding?
It's almost like they were trying to rush him to sign the contract, almost to kind of like if you think about
hide something.
Like maybe not so much hide something, but to shut the fans up. Like here, sign this.
Maybe.
So say that you have any deal.
That's true. Because think about WrestleMania. Think about SummerSlam. The press conference when the crowd was chanting, "We want Kross," and Triple H turns to them and goes, "Oh, you want Brock? We got you, Brock." When it was clearly they were cheering for Brock, they were cheering for Kross. He spun that around. No.
Right.
We gave you Brock. So it was already assigned that same night that you're out the door. And plus, look at how they booked him in that match with Sammy at SummerSlam. It's basically a swap. So it's like that was their way of saying like, don't let the door hit you on the way out. So
I feel like by them giving him only 24 hours to sign a contract and rushing him, I feel like they didn't give a shit about him. Really, they didn't really give a shit about him. Why would you rush somebody to sign a contract for it? Like y'all said, they may be hiding something, and not only that, they're probably using him just to be on the side.
Like what's in the fine print?
Right.
That didn't give enough time to read it over.
Yeah. And like you say here, merch sales royalties probably reduce salary. This is what Kross was alluding to in that thing he did with Kalani. They probably reduce the salary when he's asking like what are the numbers and what's everything to show why I'm getting like this much cut or something. They wouldn't explain to him why he was getting cut anything. So the reduced salary thing, I'd totally be on the window for because it makes sense. So
it's almost like they didn't want him.
But not for anything. But if legally, again, I'm not a lawyer.
Hey, Daniel.
I'm a doctor, but I'm not a lawyer.
Hey, Danielle.
Oh, Jesus.
I might be a doctor, but I'm not a lawyer. However, if you give me a contract and I'm asking questions about it, I feel like it's got to be like
obligated to answer
for you to explain what this fucking clause means in my contract.
Right. So it's almost like they didn't want to take it back to his lawyer to double check it and see the fine lines. So like that's what I'm saying. So what was in there that you didn't want him to catch? That's kind of like where my mind goes.
What I'm thinking is maybe because his merch sales has been blowing up and all these people, like he's surpassing John Cena, he's surpassing Roman Reigns. Merch sales
and they don't like it because he's got it himself so organically over. They don't like that. They want to only like it. They only like it when they can push the agenda and get you over, like a Cena, like a Brock. Like once they have a finger in getting you over, they'll be fine with it. Once you get yourself organically over, like you said, whether it be Kofi, whether it be Daniel Bryan when he was over, whether it be Kross now, you get yourself organically over and the crowd automatically starts pushing to cheer for you. That's a big no-no in there, but you can't do that.
But doesn't that say something? But doesn't that say something more so of the talent that it's like, okay, well, the company that I work for didn't have to basically tell people to like me. I was somebody who was I mean, basically, let's say, call a spade, he was a jobber. He was doing these squash matches. He was doing dark matches. He would be on main event. He wasn't really doing much. And he, you know, kind of started showing like what a decent person he is inside.
He really got over that time when he was just talking shit.
Yes.
What I can't remember what. Once that happened, he blew up. Yeah, he blew up
when he cut that promo.
Yes.
On one of the podcasts, and he basically was like, "Yo, what the fuck? I wasn't on WrestleMania in my hometown. What the fuck is this?"
Everybody thought he was going to get fired, but nope, he got more popular. You should have kept going with that.
Right.
So you could have did just like a couple-year deal and him to go 5 to 10 years. Just give like 2 or 3, see where it goes. But
exactly. To me, it almost shows more of the person that if you can convince me to like you without you kind of being
forced down our throat.
Yeah, not even forced, but I mean, obviously, with wrestling,
they want to push.
You have your heels in your faces, obviously. You like whoever, but somebody who technically was kind of a heel,
right?
Who was working as a heel, but you organically got over with majority of the crowd, and the fans want to see you. To me, that's almost more meaningful and almost powerful as a performer.
Right. Because it's the fans liking him over the company wanting us to like a certain person.
Right.
Yeah.
Feed off that.
Right.
But
the company, like I said, the company doesn't like that when you get yourself over, though. It's like I was saying, if you get yourself over so much, they don't like it. It's just like, okay, great. Like,
so what's the point of the company?
Yeah, but look at what he said in that video he did announcing that his contract ended. He did say, look at he was having those positive interactions with the fans, and everything, and the company's like shitting on him because he's interacting with the fans after shows at all these events and stuff, and the company's getting pissed off about it. The point is, like, why are you doing it? Like, why are we not supposed to interact with the fans? Like the fans are the reasons we're here doing what we do. So I'm not allowed to interact with the fans because I'm supposed to be a heel. Like what are we doing? Like, I don't know. This whole top thing with them, it's just like it's a really sour taste in my mouth.
Yeah, for sure. And so this is why I'm like deep down hoping that this is kind of all a work just to get us all worked up. Just to like come back and be like, woohoo, like here we are.
Yeah, deep down I kind of hope it is, but like that would be annoying as hell.
I mean,
because now you're playing with us, and I don't like that.
Yeah,
I'm over it.
That's why I'm with Stacey on that, because you okay, say it doesn't work. Now you just not only have you alienated your entire fan base, because now you basically not played them once with the artistic situation. Now you basically played them twice with this situation and made a big mockery and joke about it. But two, now what do the fans of Karrion Kross that have been supporting him have to think about it? That they've been slapped in the face and he's been playing them like a fiddle all along. That's going to turn them off really fast too. So you're alienating your fans. You're alienating, turning people off your product, because people are going to be like, shame on me. If fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. What are we doing here? Like, you can't keep doing the same things over and over again. If this will work, congratulations, you just pissed off a whole bunch of people. So good luck getting them to ever come back on your side.
Right, because the whole Steph thing was fine.
Yeah. The
that was fine. Then R-Truth already just did this, so it's not saying that wasn't a work either. But you get what I'm saying. So we can't have a third.
Right.
No.
It's
overkill.
And the
only reason why I also think this could be a big work is because his merch is still up on WWE Shop.
Because they'll still make money off of it because people still are backing him up. So they're not. So if it's not a work, they're not stupid. They're still making money.
But if you're not under contract, then and if you're making royalty sales, but if you're not under contract, you're not going to get any of that money. So that's what
depends what's written in their old contract.
That's why I'm kind of like,
He technically would still get that money. These owe those royalties. So if like any other merchant, if they want to be stupid enough to keep it on their website and keep selling it, and people want to keep buying it to support him, and if you want, if the cash in that you be patient from the other company for leaving his merchandise up so he can make it easy payday off it. I mean,
Right. What if it starts to go on clearance? Then you know it's real. He's not coming.
I want to say. I want to say. I think, to be honest with you, if his merch is still on a display or whatever, I don't really think he's really fired or anything. I think they're just
right
behind the scenes.
But that's gonna piss people. But that's gonna piss a whole bunch of people off.
Yeah, because you're making us look stupid.
But listen, I'm not done though. The thing is, I feel like they're just. I think they're gonna do something behind the scenes where they're probably going to do like a whole big difference with him and have a whole different persona with him and Scarlett. Maybe.
I hope not. They'll ruin it.
But wait. Or maybe he won't have Scarlett behind him, and he'll probably be by himself and have something major. I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't think that he's gonna do well by himself though.
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Well, that's part of the issue. Why he's not. He don't have a contract. He can't come out of his shelf. He can't do good by himself. He can't always have his wife behind him all the time.
Hello, guys! I just checked shop at WWE.com. All his merchandise on shop WWE shop is all on clearance right now.
It's what?
One. All his shirts on WWE shop right now are clearance.
Oh shit! See, that's what I just said. If it's on clearance, you know we must be going.
Yeah, everything's on clearance right now.
Breaking news.
Oh damn! All right, well that kind of shit.
That confirms it. Unless, worst case scenario, they rebrand him, which I think that'd be a big mistake too.
I agree.
That's really sad.
Can you get this stuff on clearance? He's gone. Yeah, he's gone.
Yep.
I mean, the good news.
Exactly.
Is if he I know he was also saying he's still open, if WWE was to come with him with a reasonable contract, he is still open because he does like working for the company. He doesn't really have anything negative to say as far as working for the company, so he is open to still being there, but he does at least have other options.
Right.
Go places. If I have a feeling if he was to go to AEW, he would get really over there.
Yeah.
I think they will.
Over there too, so I think it'll be fine.
I think that they would appreciate him more over there if he was to go.
Yeah, I can see that.
I think they can take it too. We'll see. But watch the people that supported him in WWE. If you didn't even sign with AEW, it was just proof tribalism 101. They don't care about you when you work for another promotion. The moment you jump to AEW, they're like, "Oh, you suck," or "You're trash. You were never good to begin with," and everything. It's all tribalism because they've it's like you go to the other company, it's like all of a sudden you're no good anymore. You go back to WWE. They've always been good, but you go to the other promotion.
Oh, whoa! The clearance is
the
clearance is more than it's more than 50%.
Oh wow! Holy shit! Oh yeah, he's done. Damn.
2 of his shirts are almost gone. Yeah, he's done.
He has to be done if it's that cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most popular.
So it's not really a work then.
Most popular. Nope, not anymore.
Unless they're rebranding him, that's the only thing I can think of. But it's not looking good.
That's what I was thinking. They probably
a
bit different.
I hope not. I think if they rebrand him, they're gonna ruin him. He's over this way.
Well, what could you see him as? Like when you say rebranding, what do you
like a different character, different persona, that type rebrand?
Yeah.
I don't think it'll work in this company. I don't think it'll work in any company, to be honest, at this point.
No. If you let him go through a different company. Let them go to like an MLW. Let them go to like a New Japan and AEW, any of these other promotions, and let him just be himself. He'll get himself organically over and he'll be fine playing the same character he's playing now. But the moment you put him back in WWE, rebrand his character, that's still got WWE creative hands all over it. They're gonna find a way to fuck it up. So even if he gets himself organically over in a new character, they've already fucked up his character. And if they're already pissed off at him, they're going to find a way to bury him so deep in the roster for turning that new deal. Yeah. So what's not to say he resigns in a few years or a few months? What's not to say he's not on that faction release or something? I don't think it's worth it. Like, in the long run, I really don't think it would be worth it to bring him down.
I just know that I'm pissed off about it.
Right.
I think would be perfect for TNA, LW, or New Japan. My only fear with TNA in a way is that they got the WWE umbrella under it, and the fact that I have a weird feeling that in the long run that TNA is probably going to be bought out by WWE. I don't know how that would make me feel in the long run. Just going to a company that's owned by WWE, it just seems like it's WWE adjacent in the long run.
And you know Tony Khan is seething at the teeth to get his hands on him the moment he can.
Well, and according to what Karrion Kross was saying, is he had heard from AEW yet, but the only reason he hadn't heard from AEW yet is because a lot of these big promotions, they're under the assumption that this whole thing was a work, so they haven't worked out for him yet. So once they figure out it's not a work and it's legit, look at how many offers are going to pop up on the table for him. So.
I was reading that too, that other companies haven't reached out and he hasn't, like he had said him and Scarlett are open for bookings, but not a lot of people have reached out because they're still not 100% convinced that
Yeah, but like you said, if they're gonna realize it's not a work, then they're gonna like jump on it.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's not a work. Oh, let's get Kross.
They're gonna be bidding for him.
Yeah.
Right.
They're gonna be bidding for him, and then it's like, you know what? In a way, I want him to stay with W.
Too rich for SNW. He could go to SNW.
His booking fees are probably be astronomical. Like I think I heard some indie promotions were bringing him in, and his asking price was really high. So
I don't know,
big name talent
he doesn't strike me as somebody that is motivated by the money. I mean, granted, we all love money.
Money does talk.
No, I know, but
not for everybody though. But not for everyone though. There's some people that are in the industry just for the love of the game, where it's like they're not into it for the money aspect side of it. They just love it for what they're doing.
But
getting paid for something you love to do is amazing. Like yes, obviously. But
look, his rate plus flight and hotel cost up to like $1,000 to $1,500 just for one show. So a lot of people, especially in smaller promotions, are they going to be able to afford that? If it's a bigger indie promotion, like a GPW or like a even longer or FP5,
you also have to think about it like this. So our friend Chris, mine and Stacy's friend Chris, he works for Rhode Island Comic Con. So he helps his friend like book people to come to Rhode Island Comic Con. And he usually will like put his input in for like the wrestlers, because obviously my friend Chris is he's a wrestling fan and whatnot. And he wrestles independently. So he kind of knows the game basically.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll like, let's say they want to get, I don't know, I'll just throw I'll just say fucking Hangman Adam Page. I'll just say Hangman Adam Page just for the shits and giggles of it. They basically will say, okay, we're going to guarantee that you make $20,000 over these 3 days at a Comic-Con. We'll take care of your hotel, your flight, your this, your that. Mm-hmm. 9 out of 10, that number, they're going to double it. That's just guaranteeing them like, hey, you're guaranteed to make 20 grand over these 3 days. Yeah. Most likely they're going to exceed that. So
right.
If a company or whoever, any type of wrestling promotion, wrestling, whoever, if they're going to see that this person is going to draw money, they will offer to bring that person in if they know that they're going to make that money.
Yeah, of course. You'd be stupid not to.
They make the conventions money and everything, but like I said, with some of these talents that are coming into the conventions, it's not a lot of money. Do you know how many wrestlers I've heard of that people go to these conventions and they're like, "Oh, I'm short like money and I can't get like a picture, or I can't get an autograph, or I can't get this," and the talent that's there. Some of them will be like, "Oh, no worries," and they'll talk with the thing and throw it out the window, and you just give them a free picture or free autograph.
Oh yeah, I know somebody who does that. I know somebody who literally travels from out of state and then will go up to people at Rhode Island Comic-Con and literally will cry how he doesn't have money for an autograph and he makes people feel bad. And Stacy knows exactly who I'm talking about.
You need to get your shit together before you start traveling to go meet people.
But the thing is like he does have the money for it. He plays the game and he'll go up to them and say, "Oh, I flew all the way here."
Some people fall for it.
And believe me, he's gotten a lot of wrestlers and actors and actresses that have like been like, "Oh, okay," and he's gotten like free pictures and free autographs.
I'm gonna go next time. I'm gonna dress like I'm homeless and see if I get anything. I stood on the streets just enough money to get the ticket to walk in the building. You want to do it?
No, I don't have the balls to do something like that. That would make me.
Neither do I. Neither do I. I was kidding.
But you're saying that like some of these wrestlers, that if their cost is high, they'll do seminars and stuff to help pay off their rates and stuff. To make it cheaper for the promotion booking them. So like if you want to do like a seminar for a smaller promotion, and help the future of the industry.
I just wish him all
craziness.
The best. I hope that.
Of course.
That this doesn't put like a bad taste in his mouth and.
Right.
Oh, I think he'll be fine. Like I know he's already got a lot of events booked already, so I think he'll be fine. It's just gonna be interesting if it's big time promotion because they want to book him now.
WWE's been screwing a lot of people over, so he shouldn't already know how this shit goes anyway. So
absolutely.
Now, do you think TKO has anything to do with it? I think it's strictly WWE.
Absolutely, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Listen,
they're the ones.
So that's where. So they don't know what they're doing, and this is why they're broke.
Yeah, ever since TKO came into the picture, like it.
All hell's breaking loose.
Yeah, like it went.
What do you say? Fuck me for?
I mean, fuck TKO. I'll say it.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, ever since
they're making a mess.
For real. Like what is TKO trying to prove? Like they're not trying to
that they're stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Like they have no clue.
It's like having their PLEs to ESPN.
I'm still not over that. I'm still not over that.
Okay,
still bitter.
This is what we're talking about. Myself, pay-per-view and event, PLEs and events that you have. The ticket prices are freaking astronomical. This petty bullshit right here. They want to move. TKO wants to move. Like, look at this. TKO. They want to buy TNA and everything. They want to put it on Wednesday night so they can compete against AEW and everything. Quick question, TNA. Quick question, WWE. How did that work out last time when you put your product up against AEW Dynamite and NXT commercial? How did that work out for you? Didn't your ass get destroyed in the fucking ratings? Oh, by the way, I don't even need to bring it up. Last night, TNA had their pay-per-view airing live on YouTube at the same time as the ROH showing that they had on YouTube, and the ROH taping that they put on YouTube was outdrawing the TNA one. And that was even with TNA being stupid enough, guys, I kid you not, to have their their countdown episode of their pay-per-view, airing the first 4 or 5 matches of their live pay-per-view on YouTube for free. So
wow.
Yeah. So they've already fucked it up. So I have no faith that that's gonna work out for them in the long run. But
TKO is just doing too much at this point.
Because the only thing really,
They
like
need to sit down.
When we're talking WWE, the company WWE, right? Triple H is not really in charge. Triple H is the head of creative, and he basically in his contract, like when TKO got bought out, when TKO bought out WWE, they basically said, well, we're not going to have anything to do with the storylines. That's all you, boo-boo. You handle that shit. You handle stuff.
Basically, we own you. Just do whatever you do.
Right. So Triple H is not really in charge. He's head of creative, and that's really all he is.
Yeah.
So if TKO or whoever the president or the staff said to them, you need to fire Roman Reigns tomorrow, they got to do it.
They would
do it. No ifs, ands, buts about it. And that was kind of something when I saw that they were buying out WWE, my first thought was, oof.
Mm-hmm.
We got a company who is not a wrestling company buying a wrestling company.
Thank you. Right here at the bottom. Nick Khan, the business man. It's not about the wrestling. It's all about everything is a business now with them.
We have a saying in Italian that we say it's just all about the shkaro. Just means all about the money. Just all about the money. At all costs, we don't care. It's all about the shkaro. It's gonna make us all the money. And
that's all we think about.
Yeah. We don't care. We're not gonna make WWE a family friendly event. We're gonna jack the prices up so families can't come anymore.
Right. Like everything is already sky high. Let's add this to it too. It's crazy.
Pretty soon you're gonna get all these WWE shows like their PLEs and all that are just gonna be basically fodder for only rich expensive businessmen and celebrities being able to go to these shows just for the crowd because no one else is gonna be able to fucking afford it.
And you know what? You know what's fucked up about that too is these celebrities who go to this thing are getting the free tickets when they're the ones that can afford to sit in those expensive $5,000-$10,000 seats. For
exactly.
Slam, whatever. And the working man, we're the ones that are not going to be able to go. We can't go to we're not going to be. Well, that's why I didn't go to SummerSlam this year. When they announced that SummerSlam was going to be in Jersey, I was like, well, I got to go. That's not too far from me. It's only 4 hours.
We easily could have went.
And when I saw them taking prices, I said, there is no fucking way.
Yeah.
Taking prices plus the 2 nights. Come on.
Yeah.
I'm over the 2-night thing.
Plus 2 nights.
That's why I'm forever grateful. Like I've been to like 2 AEW shows this year, and for my seats alone, like more seats for the both shows, for the 2 shows I went to this year, for me, just by myself, it's legit. Like maybe it's like $170 for 2 shows. That was it on the floor. You figure out the WWE price for a WWE show for 4 seats? It's like 9 times that price. Like,
oh yeah.
The seats that Stacy and I got yesterday, like 2 hours before I bought them, were going for $950.
Oh,
that's
and that's another reason why I didn't go to SmackDown because
$950 for SmackDown. Like
it's not even a pay-per-view. It's SmackDown, which is now a 2-hour show.
We didn't even pay that for WrestleMania when we went.
And that explains why I didn't think about getting a ticket to the Netflix, the Raw Netflix premiere back in January because it was No.
Craziness.
No.
It's just ridiculous. And then none of those seats were selling. None of those seats were selling. And because I was checking periodically, because I'm like, well, I'm obviously not going at these prices. Absolutely.
Oh, hell no.
And then I just so happened to check, and they had gone down drastically to about 200. And,
of course.
you know, that's to me, for me, a regular wrestling show, I don't want to spend more than $200 on a ticket.
Right.
Yeah, well,
that's a limit for me.
For me, for like 3 tickets for like pay per view or anything like on the floor, I think just for my family, it was just 3 of us. It was maybe about like 220.
Yeah. That's kind of like my max that I want to spend that's like regular SmackDown, Raw.
Right, but my thing is, SmackDown's 2 hours now.
Yeah,
like
SmackDown's only
cut
2
down
hours.
those tickets. Then they had dark matches that lasted 20 minutes.
Literally, they had
That's all it was.
3 dark matches yesterday, and all
by the third one, it was like quarter past. It was sad. Like I was so disappointed in that. You should have had enough stuff for another hour or so. Like that was crazy.
Yeah, it was like we drove all the way to Boston. Like it wasn't even that great of a show yesterday, honestly.
Like the matches were not too bad, but there was no one great that was on it.
We didn't have. There was no big names there yesterday.
Yeah.
Support your independent team. Guys, support your local independent team. Because in every state, guys, there's like a ton of independent promotions out there that are just as good and everything. Give them your money. The cost isn't too bad for hockey shows too, so it's definitely worth the price.
Yeah.
$20 to $35 for front row seats, guys. For an independent show, you get your money's worth with the show. So,
shit, even for AEW, when AEW came to Providence last year in November, I bought tickets the day of or the day before, and I got third row seats for like $40. Like
crazy.
Yeah.
You know, it's like that.
I was able to afford floor. Yeah, I was able to afford floor seats for the last 3 or 4 shows. So they're like, floor seats, like 6 rows of the ring. It's like a good, $60, $70 seat. And that's not a bad deal. But only when you have just go up in price. Like I'll snap them up. So either support a promotion with sugar cheap prices or support your local independent team, guys. Speaking of that, let's jump into our final topic of the day. Myriad special reference spotlight, okay?
Bing, 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 bing.
So our wrestler spotlight of this week is current CCW Coastal Championship Wrestling Women's Champion Nikki Blackheart. She's only been wrestling, guys, mind you, since last June, so over a year. Trained out of Florida by former WWE Hall of Famer James Brown and everything. Her finishing moves are like a sit up power bomb and a torture rack, guys. Who would have thought you could use like a torture rack as a finisher and everything? But she's an amazing power. She's from the Dominican Republic too, which many people might not know. But, like, such a powerhouse. Only a year in the she's already been champion for 63 days now. So, based on what you see from her, what do you guys think?
She looks like a powerhouse woman. I swear. Like the minute I saw her, instant came in my mind was Nia Jax. Instantly.
Did you say she's only been wrestling for a year?
Since last June, June 21st of 2024, she started.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she's giving. Yeah, she kind of reminds me of like Jordan Grace a little bit.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Hey, good for her. She's got the talent. I do not. I'm jealous.
Yeah, she has the same. She has the same last name as Shotzi.
Yeah.
Shotzi.
Oh really? Oh yeah. Okay. Yes, that's right.
Nikki Blackheart.
And Glossy's and Glossy's making this Blackheart too, so even better, right?
Yeah. They could be the Blackheart girls. I
Her
don't
name's
know. If they ever do a tag team.
how?
Nikki and
How? She's named
Chelsea.
after. She's named after.
Blackheart Square.
She's named after herself too. She's named after herself too, so we got to support her too. So she's been popular a lot over on social media lately. So I was like, I see her and everything. She's been super over with everybody. So like, I just like, hey, let's give her some playing this year because she's like really over right now. But
is she
she's
from
like,
Florida?
She's from the Dominican Republic, actually.
Oh.
Mm.
Yeah.
She kind of looks like Paige.
Yeah, she kind of
like
a buffer version of Paige.
That's why she went over on social media when she first became popular on social media because everyone looked at her and said, "Ooh, she looks like she's a version of Paige." So she was super over, but yeah,
she's very, very pretty.
She's very pretty.
Like, what's the top? Who's at the top? Okay, I want that. And I've always been like that. And I think that that's what also, causes things to be the way that they are. And why success is inevitable at some point. Because it's like, if I literally do this every single day, at some point, shit's going to stick, It's going to freaking stick.
Yes. No, I was just going to say, it's kind of like that trait, like that obsessive trait I feel like that we have. We're not encouraging people to have that, like, it's kind of a toxic trait. Like,
you're gonna cry a lot.
I've lost partnerships. I've lost friendships. I've lost opportunities because I obsess over these things and I won't stop until I come. So it's not like I know we're speaking highly about it, but it's not encouraged. Like
it's not encouraged. I mean, again, it depends.
But it comes with the drive. It comes with the.
One of the greatest gifts you could ever receive is the opportunity to challenge yourself. When you're committed to personal growth, the only person you are competing with is yourself. There is no other competition. Each day, the only intent you should have is to be better today than you were yesterday. And with each week, each month, and each year, your goal is to become exponentially better than you were before. That means at minimum, you become twice the person. One of the greatest gifts you could ever.
God bless people who could do those kick-ups like that.
Yeah.
Right.
Rachel Lay, collegiate gold medalist, couldn't even get close to touching this title. You're going to need more than that. You're going to need more than MMA fighters, more than special forces to even get close to touching my championship. If you want this, I dare you. Come get it.
Okay. She has potential. She has real potential. I kind of like her. Actually, just know that her name is Nikki because we already got like two Nikkis. We got Nikki Kross, Nikki Bella, Nikki Blackheart.
Damn. My quads hurt just watching that.
Overall, she's an overall beast. Like she got a lot of potential.
Yeah.
You know me from the ring, where I drop bodies and race belts. But now, I'm stepping into a new arena. Introducing Blackheart Financial Solutions, where we help you with your health, life, and annuities. We protect your future like it's a championship belt with policies that harder than a wheelchair.
Yes.
Whether you're securing your legacy or protecting your family, it's time to tag in the heavy hitter. Secure your legacy, protect your future. Blackheart style.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Get it?
she's giving that Kiana James persona, huh?
I like it.
Yeah.
She's got a new fan than me, because I swear I'm heavily impressed in this girl. Like, damn.
Yeah.
I mean, if
She
she's
had a lot.
if she's that good just within a year of wrestling, then I can only imagine.
She'll go far.
I can
Will
only
she
imagine
be?
Definitely.
Yeah.
with some more polishing up and.
Yeah,
I can see her
Definitely
going far.
Definitely the brains and the beauty and the kick-ass. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
I can see her more if she was to get into the professional side of like WWE. I could see her like in NXT most definitely. I could definitely see her, going after the heavy hitters in NXT, going for the NXT title.
She's got a great future. She's got a good style. I mean, she, like we were saying, she's still got things to work out. Even only a year in, and she's already held the title for 63 days or so. So I mean, she's not going to do it, but the sky's the limit. Like, I think she's already had in only 2 months from when I was doing checking Okaze. I think she defended that title already in just 2 months. Like, I want to say it's 7 or 8 times already.
All right.
So it's once a week.
Yeah.
Now that's one person we definitely need to get on the show and have an interview her.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
I would definitely love to have an
She's
interview.
so over her right now. Like, I would definitely be down there if we could somehow get her on for an interview or something, because she's very interesting and very intriguing career.
Yep, Blackheart definitely get on that.
Get on it, Blackheart.
Yeah.
I'm very curious to get a lot of
Right.
Yeah, hey, it's Nikki Blackheart on Blackharts Angels. It's just
that would be fire.
Oh yeah. Like you accepted like it was meant to happen.
Oh my god, how did I not even think that?
Oh, yeah.
I'm so stupid. I didn't even think that. Hello.
Nikki Blackheart on the Blackharts Angels. Yeah, that was fire.
We'll be her angels for that show.
Yeah.
Right.
But guys, right? It seems like it was destiny, like it was just meant to be, right?
The Blackheart. Yes.
There we go.
I love it.
Sounds right.
Oh yeah.
Has a good flow.
Mm-hmm. I like seeing powerful women, like powerful, like.
That's because women rule.
Oh yeah.
We're definitely the better breed. We are the better breed. That's all I'm saying.
Boys rule and girls rule.
Exactly.
Yeah. Boys are down.
Boys have cooties.
I think I picked the perfect girl for the show today and everything. Like, I was like doing my research on her. I found her.
Keep your cootie butt off that screen.
Now I got my cootie shot.
But yeah, like I also saw her online. She's like getting over and everything online. Like, she's been really popular and I think for a while. And I was like, you know what? Maybe we should make her into a wrestler spotlight because she's killing it right now. And so
I need her thigh and quad workout regimen.
Guys, I'm looking. I thought it would be funny.
Everything.
You want to laugh? One of the people we had is like one of our wrestling spotlights like a while back. That I did, like a Sapphire League. She just had a match over against Mercedes.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so maybe we plan on having wrestling spotlights on the women that we produce. We do bigger matches like on these independent promotions. So who knows?
I love that.
Yeah.
Maybe we
can choke down every day.
Yeah, filthy little animal.
Crush me with your thighs.
We don't talk like that on this podcast.
No, we're such a
Exactly.
We're here, Blackheart, so you need to relax, okay?
What else would be funny if we have to relax about race?
We don't speak of the here. I'm a woman of God, okay? Like,
okay,
so pure and lovely. Like, I'm just ugh.
I'm very offended.
Disgusted.
Oh my gosh.
We are lovely ladies. We don't speak of such disgust.
Filth.
Yeah.
Such filth.
We don't do that here. We're proper ladies.
And whatever you trash. Horrible. And whatever you heard, it's a lie.
Facts. Or maybe it's not.
Well, innocent little angels.
Should I tell them what we did yesterday?
Go for it.
Uh-oh.
I already know where you're going. Do it. She's a smuggler.
So you know how Stacey and I we went to SmackDown yesterday. Right?
Wait.
I know what you're talking about. I seen it.
I saw it too. Yeah, I know what you did. We saw it.
For all of you guys who might not have seen my Instagram story. So me and Stacey, we go to Boston. We get on Causeway Street. We have a little time to chill. So we're like, let's, there's a liquor store across the street. Let's go, grab something to drink really quick before the show. So I guess
it's not so little.
They don't sell little nips or whatever. So they only sell pints. So we're like, all right, whatever.
Well, that store don't sell nips.
Yeah, that store didn't sell
that
nips
store don't. Because we definitely sell nips down here.
So we're like, all right, well, we'll just buy a pint, whatever. So we buy a pint of Bacardi pineapple and we're drinking it on the street out of a brown paper bag because we're ghetto like that.
We're so ghetto.
And it's almost time to go in. It's 7:40. We're like, we need to go in, but we still had about half a bottle left. So we're like, shit, what the hell are we gonna do? I don't want to throw this bottle away.
It's more than half.
Stacey's like, what are we gonna do with this bottle? I'm like, don't worry, I'm gonna put it under my boobs in my bra and I'm gonna walk right in. No problem. And she's like, what? Are you sure? I'm like, yeah,
do it.
I said, yeah, girl, hold on 1 second. I went like this. I said, oh, bloop, 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 bloop. I adjusted a little bit like this.
That's crazy.
I walked my fucking ass right into TD Garden and I had
we didn't get checked at all.
I had it under my boobs the whole show.
And wait, her
melts my heart.
How about when your phone fell? Almost had a stroke thinking it was the bottle. Now, this is glass. That would have busted all of that.
That was underneath my titties for 3 hours yesterday.
See?
And then I said, you know what? I looked at when Stacey and I were driving home. I said, you know what? We didn't get stopped, nothing, whatever. I said, I could have had a fucking Glock 22 in my bra. Nobody, I walked right in there with a fucking pistol and nobody would have said anything. I just walked right in. No, fucking things don't go off. The metal detectors don't go off.
Yeah, we didn't go through. I don't think we went through a metal detector.
Yeah, when we first walked in, we went through that white.
So was it working for real?
I don't know, but I had a pint of Bacardi pineapple underneath my boobies for the whole SmackDown show yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
we are innocent. Listen, I used to walk into the garden with liquor. So I used to get was it a 20-ounce soda? We dump some out, put your liquor in, back pocket, sweatshirt or jacket over it, walked right in multiple times.
Y'all want to talk about?
Please. This is a make-believe story.
This is
all storytelling.
Yeah, this
that
is
bottle I've had here for months.
Listen, I'm telling you, like, we honestly, like, me and Stacy, we should like start a small segment of stories because we have stories for days that
Have a story so we can name it story time.
Stories.
I love story time.
Days.
It's the old brain has to remember half the stories.
It might need to become a segment at the end of the show because it's just story time with Andrea and Stacy. Dun dun dun.
Right? What shenanigans have they got themselves into this time?
We have a lot of stories.
That's
a conversation for another day.
Oh, of course.
That
was yesterday.
It's the end of the road for us. And usually an amazing wild show today. We got to talk a lot of controversial topics. We got to have a fun topic. We got to have some craziness at the end of our show and everything. But it's the end of the line for us this week. But like we always say, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, ring the notification bell, share this with everybody, guys. Because this is a place to be. It's always wild, crazy. You never know what you're going to expect. We can have a live interview every week. We can have crazy, wild, fun times every single week. You never know what you're going to do with us. So stay tuned. Check us out every week. Don't forget to also check out the Blackheart come on in the morning at 10 o'clock with Eric. Stay tuned. Check that out. You know, buy our merch from the bonfire.com. Support us, girls. Support the whole Pod On family. Check us out everywhere. Support us. You can find me at Twitter at Monster2021, and you can find me at Instagram at Charlie.cds. Whoever's next, feel free.
You can find me on Instagram, Holly_Jaded, and on Twitter you can find me on I am Queenbox20.
Yes, you can find me on Instagram at ESTDeep606 _, and Twitter EST Sprunner 4
Oh, is it me?
Yeah.
Any social media, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, at StayJ83. Easy peasy. See if Andrea remembers hers.
Yeah. So let's see. Twitter is 4, the number 4. Got About Dre. And Instagram is Draya Rose with 3 E's. Catch me on the flip side.
And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, as Blackhart here, breaking news, August 30th, we're going to have a special live interview with Draya, Stacy, and Lady B from the Artist and Rival show for Supernova Wrestling with the person we're sponsoring, one of our biggest supporters, very proud of supporting Race Fan. And so definitely check this out in like a couple weeks. So
I might have to be drunk for that.
Please don't.
No, we have to be professional.
Yes, you always said we have to be professional for that show.
It's because of you.
Me?
Yes.
Be on your best behavior now.
Be on your perfect behavior like a little girl.
Whatever.
So yeah, please be good. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, and don't forget Lady B. Don't forget Lady B too. She's gonna be good Lady B too. But yeah, don't forget about our girls. We're all one big happy family. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, see you next week.
Take care.
Bye.
Take care.
Champions, rebels, icons, and outlaws. If it happens in wrestling, we're breaking it down. It's Blackharts Angels.
Blackharts Angels, all eyes on us. Lights flash bright when we step up from the ring to the mic. We run this fight. Wrestling's our mission, we're locked in tight. Tag teams clash, belts on the line. Who's next up? It's happening in wrestling. We're bringing it here. This is Blackharts Angels.